All right, guys, here we are. We're with the first ever Marble Run champions here with fifth grade STEM. I'm going to have them introduce themselves, and then we're going to take a look at their project, and then we're going to kind of talk about what they thought helped make their group very successful in this project here. So go ahead and introduce your guys. Yourself.
Isaac,
Mason,
Brennan.
All right, let's take a look here and see what we can get. We are going to get the camera a little bit closer so we can see it in action. Who's dropping in? Okay. All right, go right ahead. And there it is, the championship marble run. All right, so we're just able to see it in action here. So great job. You guys, your project was actually about 6 seconds better than any of the other teams. What do you think maybe helped your group be successful over some of the other teams that were working there?
I think what made our group successful was that we worked together and put in more work than others might have and used up more of the space.
we also could have bought more materials that were helpful for us and maybe had used stuff from our house.
We brought tape and other materials, and if we had bought in tape, then we wouldn't have gotten as much and wouldn't have been able to make them.
Yeah, just for the audience out there, these guys had some choices on different things that they could buy to be part of their project there. They could bring a few items in from home, a limit of 4 items. One of the things I noticed is they put a lot of tape on their project, which held it together, where other teams maybe were kind of falling apart and they constantly had to redo things. All right. Isaac talked about teamwork. What do you think made your team really successful? Like, what kind of things did you guys do as a team that maybe made a big difference or helped you guys to accomplish this task?
So we had one person cutting the parts and we had another person building and another person handing out the tape so they could build.
Yeah, like he said, we all had a job and we just helped each other out, and yeah.
At the end, where we were running out of time, we were all just throwing parts on so we could make it longer and see if we could win.
Yeah, that last day, they had about 30 minutes in the final day to kind of work, and they were cranking out a lot of stuff. If I remember correctly, you guys had this first top part kind of, and I think the final 30 minutes you guys added on at least 3 or 4 more rows to kind of finish it up to make it even longer and better. What were some of the things that you guys thought about during your design? Isaac talked about using all of the space. Right? What were some other things that you guys kind of thought about when you were making your design?
We had an idea for doing other stuff, but then it changed on using the paper towel rolls, and we tried trading them in, but we couldn't, and so we used whatever else we bought to make the little V-shaped tracks.
We also tried different ideas that we thought of, and if they didn't work, we tried to fix them in a way or another.
Like Isaac said, we really just thought of, when we were buying stuff, we thought of doing the paper towel rolls, and it helped us, and we bought 2 water bottles that helped us get more, tracks on.
And slow it down a bit.
Was there anything that you guys purchased that really maybe, looking back, probably wasn't something that was valuable? Was there anything that you guys is there anything you wasted time on kind of maybe that you thought was going to work really well and then you got to it and it didn't work that well?
I thought the what are they called?
Like a cardboard scrap?
Well, it was the blue box that we bought. the graham cracker box, and we only used one piece of it, and the rest we really didn't need.
I see you guys use the bottle tops there kind of as a little bit of a funnel, and that kind of slowed some things down. One of the things that I kind of noticed that made your guys' project stand out comparatively to some others was just it was a really steady kind of, it didn't ever go too fast, but it never went too slow either, where it was really, worried about coming to a complete stop. So it just kept a nice steady pace the whole time. All right. Why do you think, or how was that? How were you guys able to do that? What about your project kind of made it just can't keep that same pace?
We tried to make it like as level as possible to make it go as slow as possible. And we used parts that may have slowed it down more to get us a better time.
We would start at the beginning, and if it was really fast, we would make it go higher up, and it helped us because then it was slower.
All right. Well, that is Isaac. Did you have something to add here?
See, when we first tried it, like right at the beginning, it like didn't work that well. We had to like force it, but when we added the tape, it helped make it go a little faster, so it was able to go by itself.
So a lot of trying things out. If it didn't work, fixing it. If it didn't, if you thought you could do a better job, a lot of changes these guys went through to get to the final project. They had 2.5 days of STEM class, so about, hour and a half to make this project and complete it. All right, so great job. Congratulations, the first ever Marble Run champions here at the Hill School.